That's not good.
And the game not being very kind to him, setting him even further back.
Yeah. That's gonna lose a lot of time.
Yeah, it's for sure. That's like
Mikey's gonna take
already
a
10 seconds right there.
136 first lap. Wow. That's
136.
honestly, both racers are playing very well. It's just Mikey is so solid.
Yeah,
He's
like he's
creating
showing no
good legend.
weakness here. He's like
I
extremely
really want to see
consistent.
you go against Mikey. Can we get that draw for the second round?
I mean, at some point we will probably see it.
Mhm. That's the pod race of the century. And Nfro actually typed in the Twitch chat, I've got to try to mess with his bowls somehow. So I'm guessing that's why he took this track, because he knew that
Mm-hmm.
Mikey wouldn't want to take bowls on it. But,
Yeah, apparently it
I
worked out
mean,
in that regard, but
yeah, no, it didn't. And Mikey might just be so familiar with all of the, like, top tier pods that it doesn't matter who he has. He can just beat you.
yeah, that's probably true.
But yeah, other than Enfro's couple of deaths on the... Oh, never mind. I was going to say they're both looking almost perfect, except for the
Yeah, Mike coming
shortcut
in with
deaths.
a crash. Yeah, it's only the second one in the whole match for him, I think.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see. Yeah, this time
Oh, and
Nfro,
Enfro
Nfro gets it.
gets... man.
Eclipse the edge. And
Yeah, as a...
that's how it
Yeah.
goes sometimes.
Yeah, it's not an easy shortcut by any means.
Not at all.
You can easily, and especially with Bullseye, who's very fragile, there's not a lot of room for error if you don't want to take it at like 200.
Yeah, it's extremely unforgiving.
Hmm.
We see Mike even keeping his seat through the hairpins. That's not easy.
Hmm.
Like he's not gonna underheat here, which is impressive.
Yeah, and Mikey, wow. It's just looking so solid. This is what you love to see out of a veteran player.
Yeah, definitely. It's a joy to watch.
Hmm. The boost timings, even with a different pod than you would use for time trials, is spot on.
And to remind you guys, I think Mike is still using a joystick. That's what he's been doing for the last decade,
Yeah,
the way he played this
he
game, and I
is.
think he's still on the
Oh, but he will
joystick.
lose an engine.
Yep.
But he does make it through the shortcut. So
Yeah, he can afford these mistakes now because of all the time he already made up with Marcia.
hmm.
And for boosting through the doors, that was a nice boost right there.
Yeah, that was great. You love to see it, but he's gonna have to cut his boost or his shortcut short there.
Oh, he panicked there. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not what you want to do. This route is extremely long.
and what a great time from Mikey. 4:57, sub 5 with Mars, 1 death. That's
Yeah,
absolutely
he's
solid.
taking game 4 here. And that means it's match point now for Mike.
Oh, he
That
crashed
was.
twice. Okay, I think I. Oh yeah, he did. Never mind. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So what do you pick now if you're Nfro? Like, like a windy track he can still beat you at, and a straightaway he can still beat you at, and if he wins one more, he wins. So, not
It's
an easy
difficult, yeah.
situation for Infro.
I think it has to be one of the short tracks. Like,
Hmm. I was thinking, do you go Mongaza Speedway, but they banned that. So,
yeah.
it may be Bunta Training Course, and you just hope that you're somehow more consistent at it. I mean, I'm pretty
I,
consistent on that, but I barely get sub 33 laps, and I don't know if that would even be enough to beat
I
Mikey.
know Nfro is pretty consistent on the Buddha training course, but then again,
I
Mike.
mean, it's not exactly an unpredictable track.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nfro's gonna ban Bozzy. They're gonna go for so he's definitely wants to play Ben on this last one.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. We're gonna be seeing some oh yeah. Mikey's just gonna take Sebulba's legacy out again.
Yeah,
As
as
per
in
usual.
all rounds before.
Yeah, if you just keep winning, it's like you get 3
Oh.
bans. Oh!
Yeah. We're going to Vengeance.
Vengeance!
How do you feel
Ben
about
Vengeance! Oh! Wish I was in this race.
that?
I'll show everybody my 320s.
But yes, this is going to be exciting. Vengeance is...
Oh
It's
yeah.
not a long track, but it's extremely challenging. There's no easy part about this track.
Unforgiving. And there's a lot of techniques in it that, like the boost at the beginning, when you go into that red hallway,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that you can take that. And I've actually learned that if I try to take it, and I can tell when I'm not going to make it, and cancel it at the last second, and usually not crash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good thing to have the backup there.
Mm-hmm.
But do
But
you
that
actually
took a
go...
while for me to figure out, so I don't know if, and I was nuts and did it for like a whole month straight, so.
Yeah, but imagine doing this in a race setting, you know? It's like a little bit different.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of my most practiced tracks, as you would imagine, because it's Vengeance.
Oh yeah,
You know, you don't want to.
I've seen you do Vengeance ILs quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone can do it consistently except maybe you, but I mean, I can't do it consistently at all. That beginning boost, but it only saves about a second or two, at most.
Yeah, at most.
Really, the dangerous part, the unpredictable part, the part that just sucks, is the Uvo tube. Not really because it's like super difficult, but just because it's very particular, and if you get going in the wrong direction, it can be very difficult to recover from that, and you might have to end up improvising.
Yeah, if you enter this tube, especially with a boost, and especially on lap 2 and 3, the game really likes to just rotate your pod around a bit.
Yeah.
Which kind of messes up your orientation and your whole muscle memory for dodging all the rocks. So you need to be able to undo that rotations with your tilt controls.
Absolutely. And even, you know, that takes some time, and it's not the best. And yeah, oh man, look at that Mike best lap on Vengeance, 1 minute flat with .162 basically.
Yeah, that's his PB actually.
Yeah.
His
That's
time
one of the
actually
best.
safe in game.
If he was nuts enough to go for it, he could definitely get a sub 1.
I think he's still third in the 1 lap for Vengeance.
I mean, my PB for 1 lap is like 102.9, I think, something like that.
Which is not too bad.
No, it isn't. But like, it's this shows you that Mikey's been playing for so long that he's able to get some really respectable records. I mean, it's not the world record, but this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, getting the countdown in, and we're about to jump into track 5, Vengeance.
Vengeance, Ben. Woo!
And yeah, definitely pay.
Does Mikey know what to do if you get stuck in one of the rocks? I've never actually gotten stuck in a rock on this one.
I don't know if he knows the trick, how to get unstuck. We'll see if he gets stuck. That would be unfortunate.
To tell him, but yeah,